welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope you are here to stay. So for today's video, you guys, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I make money from home. Yes, how I make money from home. Currently, you guys, I have multiple streams of income, but today I'm only going to focus on talking to you guys about one. This is one way that I make money from home, and it is by being an ESL online teacher. You guys, I absolutely love this job, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. I think it is perfect for mothers. I think it is perfect for women who want to become mothers, eventually want to be able to work from home at the same time, take care of their kids, raise their kids. And initially, like, that was my main motivation for looking for home from work from home. Initially, that was my motivation to looking for work from home, because when I had my son, you know, I just said, I cannot do this, you guys. It would break my heart every single time I had to leave him. And don't get me wrong, I still have my 9 to 5, but I'm only working there part-time. So it's not somewhere where I have to be, you know, 6 days a week, 8-9 hour shifts, like, no. So anyways, let's get back into the company that I am currently working for that I absolutely love. And the company that I work for is called GOGOKID. And I actually do work for 2 ESL companies. However, I've only had success with GOGOKID. The other online company that is out, the other ESL online company that is out there, I did get hired with them. I went through the whole hiring process, but I haven't had that much luck with them. So some of the prerequisites in order for you to be able to work for GOGOKID are, number one, you have to have a bachelor's degree. You have to be an English native speaker. Yeah, that's my son. And you have to have at least minimum 2 years experience working with kids. Now, that could be babysitting, that could be, you know, working as a preschool teacher, that could be, in my personal experience, I still work with kids now. And I did used to do babysitting way back in the day when I was 15. So I have years and years and years and years of working with kids. So that really helped me get into the company, but you only need minimum 2 years experience. So if you have all those prerequisites and you're still interested and you're still watching this video, then let me tell you the perks of working for GOGOKID. Okay, what I love about working for GOGOKID is that this company is based off of China. Okay, the way that they're scheduled, the way that obviously the hours that you will be working are hours that you're working here that translate obviously into China's hours. So for example, my very first class that I teach is at 3 in the morning. So I open up my bookings, I open up my availability for 3 in the morning, and I work every single day from 3 to 5. So I only work 2 hours a day. But I love the schedule. In the beginning, it is really, really hard to get up. I understand it is so hard because I love sleep, you guys. I love sleep. But I had to learn the hard way since I had my son that sleep, it was just never going to come back, you know? So might as well do something with that time, right? So I start at 3 in the morning, and I teach from 3 to 5. At 5, I finish my very last class, and I love it because my son usually wakes up at 6 or 7, and by that time, I'm already awake. I've already gotten ready. I've already cleaned my house. I've already made breakfast, and by the time he's up on the days that I don't have to go to my second job, you know, I've done everything that I've had to do, and sometimes I even get lunch ready already. Like, I just, you know, I'm just on it in the mornings, and especially when he sleeps into like 6, 7, oh my gosh, like that's like 2-3 hours. I get so much done within that time, you guys, that I love it. I love it because the days that I don't have to go to my second job, I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want with my son. If I want to take him, to an indoor playground, if I want to take him to the park, if I want, whatever I want to do, I have that time to spend with him, and I love that. Like, I love that I have that time with him. And this job and GOGOKID has given me that flexibility to be able to do that. By 5 o'clock, I'm already done making money, and by 5 in the morning, I'm already done making money. And you know, now I have all this time in my hands to spend time with my son, which is what I love to do. In your personal life, that could be different. You know, what I'm trying to incorporate is, as soon as I'm done with my last class, what I do is I go to the gym. I go to the gym at least for 45 minutes to an hour, and then I come back and then I do everything else that I have to do, and that's it. You know, when you look back at it and you think about it and you're like, oh my God, it's barely like, you know, it's barely 8 in the morning. A lot of people are barely waking up, and you've already gone to the gym. You've already made breakfast for your family. You've already cleaned your house. You've already probably done laundry, whatever. You know, like, you get so much done. Anyways, I love that about working for this company. Another thing that I love about it is the pay, okay? I love that it pays really good. It actually pays me more than what the other ESL company is paying me, but I don't get bookings with them, so I don't get paid anything, you know. But it pays really good. So just to give you guys an idea, okay, of where you can start, when you interview, they're gonna ask you what you think you should be making or what you should make. Now, the way that their system works is you teach 25-minute classes. So you get paid per class, not per hour, per class. So every 2 classes, that's your rate for a whole hour. So I think they start at like $7.50 a class. So in an hour, your rate would be $15 an hour. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is like the base pay rate. Now there are some incentives. There are some incentives where at the time when I started, they had a credit score system. Now that changed. Now the way that they do it is you get your pay. It's honestly kind of complicated to find out how much you're really getting paid a day through this new system that they have. But pretty much depends on how many classes you teach a day, how much, you know, 5-star ratings you get from parents, and all of that qualifies you for incentives. And the incentives can be anywhere from $1 to $2.50. So if your base pay rate, for example, when you first get hired is $15 an hour, okay, you have a chance of getting an extra dollar, okay, per class, an extra $1 per class, an extra $1.50 per class, an extra $2, an extra $1.50 per class, or an extra $2.25 per class. So now that puts you, if you get those incentives, now that puts you if you are getting paid $7.50, so $7.50, $8, $9, $10, $10.75 a class, okay? Which in hour, that's gonna translate to, like, let me see if I'm doing my math right, like $21.25, I think, if my math is correct. If not, you guys can correct me. But anyways, $20 an hour, you guys, working from home, that is, just think about it this way. You're not spending money on gas. You're not spending money on eating out. You're not spending money, you don't even have to get ready to teach. You don't have to. So that's just an example of how much you're gonna be getting paid. That is the minimum, I believe, the $7, the $7.50 is the minimum, $7.50 per class. Of course, depending on your degrees, let's just say you have a master's, how many years experience you have working with kids. All of that is going to count in your favor when it comes down to the interview and when it comes down to your base pay rate. It is very possible, you guys, to make those $23, $24 an hour. So yeah, you guys, I mean, that is the pay rate, the prerequisites. You know, I gave you guys an idea of what it would be like. Now, it depends on where you are. I live in California, so those are the hours that work best for me. But of course, depending on where in the world do you live, and your time zone and all of that, you might have different hours. You know, you might not want to work in the mornings. You might not want to be up at 3 in the morning. That's fine. That is completely fine. There's a lot more hours available. Let me show you guys. Actually, I hope you guys can see that, okay? So all of these times right here, oops, all of these times right here, those are all available. I just choose to work from 3 to 5. People then from 3 to 5, but you still have all these other times that you can open slots and you can work. So again, that depends on every single individual and whatever schedule works for them. But yeah, you guys, that is one way that I make money from home. And it was honestly really important for me to share this with you guys because I thought it would be perfect. Like I mentioned before, a lot of my subscribers are women and a lot of you guys are moms, or a lot of you guys want to be moms. And if you are somewhat like me, you want to be a mom, so that means you want to be able to spend time with your kids. You want to be able to be home with your kids. You want to be able to raise your own kids. And working from home is just like, it would be like a dream come true, I feel like, for moms. And that is why I wanted to share this with you girls, and that is why I wanted to share with you guys. Of course, you don't have to be a woman, you don't have to be a mom, and you don't have to have kids to work for this company. You could be single and living your life, and you might just want to work from home, and that's perfect, girl. I would want to do the same, you know? So it's not just for moms, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it would fit perfectly in a mom's schedule. Okay, now both of these companies do have a referral program where you do get money back if you refer teachers into the company, but I will never, and I would never promote or refer anybody to a company that is not giving me any success. Does that make sense? Not success, but if it's not giving me any results, I'm not going to share that with you guys. So I'm not even going to mention the other company for that reason, okay? I could easily refer you guys to that company and I can get money that way from them, you know, just by referring you guys, but there's nothing positive for me to say about them. So I don't find that fair. Does that make sense? So yes, through this company, through GOGOKID, I would get money if any of you guys decide to go ahead and join the company. But that's not what this is about, you guys. I just want to make you guys aware, and I want you guys to know that if you are looking for a job that you could do from home, there are companies out there. Do your homework and just research, and you will find one. But if you guys don't want to go ahead and do all that, you don't have to look any further. You know, you could just go to GOGOKID, and yes, of course, use my referral code. Okay? So anyways, yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. I will leave my referral, if you guys are interested, I will leave my referral code in the description, so that if you guys do want to sign up, I'll leave that down below. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys today, and yeah, give me ideas on what else you guys want me to talk to you guys about in this channel. I am open to suggestions. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.